Y'all, why didn't I know I went live? I didn't even know I went live. Hey, you guys. I'm sorry, no sound. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't realize I had hit the live button. Hey, let me get my chat up because I'm looking on my phone again. I didn't even realize um, I had gone live again, y'all. I am until I switch back over to StreamYard. I don't have any of my videos up, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. Okay. And I'm just letting everybody come on in. Let me go to the top and start by saying hello. We're gonna do a little quick night court. We're not gonna be up too late because it's already 11 here. I think it's 10 Central Time. We're not gonna be up late, people. Okay. So let me start at the top. What's up, somebody's mama? Hey, Linda Gamble. Hey, Ebony Dancer. Hey, Melanin Beauty. Hey, Miss Cutie Pie. Hold on. Let me get my chat together. Hold on. So I can see what y'all seeing on the screen. Let's see. Hey FMC. Hey Dr. Nicole. Hey Sound Checking That. Hey Aquarius 1982. Hey Green Bass. Hey Nay Risque. Okay. Hey American Born. Hey Sabrina Williams. Hey Inez, aka Hillary Banks. Hey Peace, Love, and Light. Lala, what's up? Inez. I think I said Inez. Betty Boop, what's up? Miss Wynn, what's up? Bravo Addiction Vivian, what's up? Tia P, hello. SMG 777, hello. Um, that's my second time saying that number today. Good luck. That must be my good luck number. Fabulous Linda Greer, hello. Samantha Elvie, what's up? How I see it, what's up? Nisa, what's up? Renee, what's going on? Okay, I think I got everybody. Love Key. What's up, my beautiful mods? Love Key and Alpha Mizzle are in the building. Um, hold on, y'all. Let me get myself together again. I didn't realize I had went live. Let me hey Jamie, hey Ro. Oh, this is what I'm trying to do here. Put this in the chat in case anybody wants to come up and co-host with me. Okay, so let me cut the music. Again, it's gonna be a quick one. What's up, courthouse? Y'all ready for night court? Are y'all ready for night court? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear me good. Hey, baby. Hey VLS. Hey. Bet you know now. Coming in at number 38. What's up? What's up, my good sis? Hey Pamela. Hey Miss Wynn. What's up, y'all? Make sure y'all tap the screen. It don't cost a thing. I'm here working a double. I'm here until 7:30 a.m. Oh, the life. You better get that money. You better get that money, Nisa. Um, um, and no, I'm not working that kind of night. Hey now, later, Mango. Okay, y'all can hear me. Thank you, American. Hey, sound checking that. What's up? What's up? What's up? What two? Toot that asked me, am I coming to night court? And what Toot that? Somebody go get Toot. Go get Toot. Cause Toot asked me, was I gonna come on live? Cause she wanted to hear what was going on. And Toot ain't even up in here. So Toot, let's get it and let's go. Okay. I've been hanging with most of y'all all day. Feel like I've been chilling with family. We are family. Hold on. I think somebody trying to come up. Y'all know I don't never pay attention. Hey Lala.
Hey, love.
Hey. What time is it, Lala, where you are?
Oh God, it's 4:12 right now.
It's 4.
4:12 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
I
Okay, so
know,
we gonna make this quick, y'all.
but
So
I was so happy you came on. I was thinking, I was gonna ask you in the chat, and I thought, oh, okay, don't. Okay.
Sue did. Sue said, Courtney, you have a night court tonight because I want to hear what I want to hear what happened. Hey, Miss Main Event. Hey, Terry T, baby. Hey, I said Aquarius. I already said. Hey, boss lady, it's Tay T. She probably went to watch Carlos. She done asked me to come on and play it, and she ain't over here. Let me write to and tell her, listen, we about to get started. Get over here. And they asked me to come live and then ditch me. Um, Okay, so I just wrote to, hey Angie B, hey everybody. Okay, let's get into it, you guys. So I don't know what's up, Brittany Janae. I don't know who already saw Carlos Kings. I was in and out of his chat because the hypocrisy. I cannot take the hypocrisy. Hey, healthcare workers. So I dabbled from Carlos King, and then I will go over to Here for Hot Tea. I went over to Here for Hot Tea's page and watched the remaining because I just could not. Okay. So let me get a good timestamp and we're gonna get into it because first he's talking a whole bunch of nonsense and nobody cares. Um, Hold on, y'all just bear with me. Just bear with me. You can fool the world. Oh, here we go. He getting into it. He getting into it, y'all. Hold on. A lot of people, just like the lecturers, okay? You find somebody on this show that you. Hold on. Stormi was on my reality with the King special that aired on OWN. We just hit the reunion. I was about to give away something, child. Never mind. Anyway, so look, I want to say this. When I created Love and Marriage Huntsville, I created the show because I felt like what was missing from reality TV at the time was a show where couples were on equal playing field in terms of starring on the show and showcasing Black excellence. And when I say Black excellence, that means different things for different people. For me, when I created the show, I wanted to show power couples in the state of Alabama. And when the show first came on, it became an instant hit. And when I say instant, it's rare for a season one show to have an audience build week to week. Love and Marriage Huntsville ratings increased week to week to week. And it shocked the network. It shocked me. It shocked the cast. We knew we had something great, but we were like, this audience is growing. And our lead-in at the time was Iyanla Fix My Life. And then one day we beat Iyanla in the ratings. And we were like, wait a second. Nobody beats Iyanla in the ratings. But we did when they had the bachelorette party. Kimmy and Maurice did. And we beat Iyanla in the demo, right? That's when we all were like, this show is big. And the network immediately ordered episodes. And we have had, through God's blessings, the cast and crew working hard, we have been the #1 show on the Oprah Winfrey Network for 4 consecutive years. And that is an accomplishment, right? Courtesy of that, we have built this fan base when it comes to the show. I've worked on big shows before. I mean, a lot of you guys know me from Atlanta Housewives, right? So I know what it's like to come from a big show. As big as the Real Housewives of Atlanta was, I never experienced the amount of hatred from some of the people who watch the show when they watch Love and Marriage Huntsville. Okay, where we at on them likes? And of course I have to pause, y'all. It's not my content, so I'll be pausing every so often just to, prevent a strike. Number 28, Ro checking in at number 28. I know Ro ain't number 28. What number? Hey, who said that? Hey, to Sarah. Tap the screen. It don't cost a thing, okay? The beauty of Huntsville is the fact that you have an amazing core group of people who are brave and courageous enough to give themselves to the audience. They're not actors. They're not hiding behind a script. Okay? They're not playing a character. Y'all know how we all hate Tariq on Power, and Tariq gets all this shade from the social media audience based on we hate Tariq. But the actor we all know is a great actor who made us fall in love with his character, that we sometimes take it too far by being mean to the character, right?
That's what's happening to this show. Except.
So are they actors, you guys? Was Martell telling the truth? Are they actors? Because, I'm confused.
These aren't actors. These are real people. These are real people who have decided to give themselves freely to an audience that they don't know. What they also signed up for is to be heralded and hated, to be praised and pushed aside, right? They understand that. I get negative comments on my page, and I'm not on the show. Give y'all my real life, right? But I understand I'm the face of the production, and that as your fingers are tired, leaving mean comments under my cast pages, you then decide to go to the creator of the show and say, well, let's also attack him. So I deal with that. And I'm not giving y'all none of my real life, okay? Because you don't get high off your own supply, okay? I ain't giving y'all none of that. That's the reason why I'm protective of my cast. Tiffany Whitlow left the show because of some mean viewers. She said it out of her own mouth. She said after appearing on the show her first season, her first reunion, she said, I felt like jumping off the bridge. Seeing how many people hated me. She said that out of her own mouth. Okay? She was able to continue with the show for a couple of seasons and then finally said, I've had enough. And y'all know I go up for Tiffany Whitlow. I love Tiffany. I love everything about that woman. It was sad to see her go. I understood it. And we all made the decision that, if you can't bear what's been happening to you outside of the show, right? Then we respect your wishes. That has happened to Stormi Steele. Okay? Losing Stormi Steele from Love and Marriage Huntsville is a great loss to the show.
A great loss for who? A great loss for who? Hey, TK Roblox player. Hey, let's see. Who else did I miss? I'm not sure. Here I go. Had to pause for a minute.
Because Stormi brought something different that the show needed at the time she was presented. Stormi being on the show took nothing away from the original 6, and it took nothing away from Destiny. It took nothing away from the Fletchers. Stormi was just this vibrant CEO entrepreneur from Mississippi who moved to Huntsville and created an empire for herself, right? And that's what the show was about. Black excellence. And Stormi fit the bill.
Okay, y'all, where have we seen Black excellence? I need y'all help in the chat panel. Where have you seen Black excellence?
Not on his show.
He said that's what the show was about. So where have you all seen Black excellence on this show? Crickets? Nobody seen Black excellence?
No.
She started off as a friend up to the show to test the waters. And once Destiny and her got into it, honey, she was like, okay, child, let me be on this show full time. Because I like it, right? But she also liked the fact that she was able to promote her business too. And my entire cast, they do a wonderful job.
My bad. Oh, hold on. This is what I'm always doing. I always trying to do 50-11 things. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Let me pull it back up. Because I actually dropped my phone. My bad. Okay, hold on. A brief intermission, you guys. 1 second.
And Stormi fit the bill. She started off as a of some mean viewers. She said it out of her own mouth. She said after appearing on the show her first season, her first reunion, she said, I felt like jumping off the bridge. Seeing how many people hated me. She said that out of her own mouth. Okay? She was able to continue with the show for a couple of seasons and then finally said, I've had enough. And y'all know I go up for Tiffany Whitlow. I love Tiffany. I love everything about that woman. It was sad to see her go. I understood it, and we all made the decision that, if you can't bear what's been happening to you outside of the show, right? Then we respect your wishes. That has happened to Stormi Steele. Okay? Losing Stormi Steele from Love and Marriage Huntsville is a great loss to the show because Stormi brought something different that the show needed at the time she was presented. Stormi being on the show took nothing away from the original six, and it took nothing away from Destiny. It took nothing away from the Fletchers. Stormi was just this vibrant CEO entrepreneur from Mississippi who moved to Huntsville and created an empire for herself, right? And that's what the show was about. Black excellence. And Stormi fit the bill. She started off as a friend up to the show to test the waters. And once Destiny and her got into it, honey, she was like, okay, child, let me be on this one more time. Because I like it, right? But she also liked the fact that she was able to promote her business too. And my entire cast, they do a wonderful job promoting their businesses. Stormi is a self-made multi-millionaire, okay, who has built an empire for herself, being a young Black girl from Mississippi. She's an inspiration to a lot of people. Just like the original six is an inspiration to a lot of people, just like Destiny is an inspiration to a lot of people.
I know you fucking lying.
He gonna lost his man.
The audacity to say Destiny's an inspiration. To whom? Who the hell Destiny inspiring?
Oh my goodness.
Stormi must have paid. This must be paid promotion.
I can't.
Must pay for this shit.
So what is Mel then?
Canvas Beauty must pay for this shit.
Like the Fletchers, okay? You find somebody on this show that you inspire and aspire to be. And Stormi brought that to the show. To see her leave is a great loss because she fit the bill and she fit the mandate. She did not leave the show because of me, the network, the production, and she made that clear in the post that she made on Saturday.
So who she indicate on the post, y'all? She said most of the cast, right?
And she said fans, not millimeters. She changed her stance.
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me, Courtney?
What you said, Lala?
I said she also said in her post, fans, not millimeters.
Okay.
She left the show because she had to choose her business over the bullshit that some of you guys did to her. Y'all did it to Tiffany and she left. And y'all did it again to Stormi. And this has to stop. I don't stand for it. I have never stood for it. I have always addressed it. I don't like it. It's okay to have an opinion. It's okay to say, I don't like you, Stormi. I'm team this person this week. I'm on this person's side next week. All that is good. We all signed up for that, right? When I host reunions, y'all love me doing the first one. Then y'all say, he's getting paid by the Scott. Melody is his favorite. He fired Destiny. Now he's kissing Martell's ass. And y'all say the craziest things about me. I don't give a shit. Because I know I signed up for the gig. Okay? What I do give a shit about is when you guys are constantly attacking my cast. When the cast attack each other, they know what it is. That's what they decide to do. They know what it is. Okay? And in most cases, they're able to forgive each other. Who would have thought Destiny and Stormi would be good friends? Based on their interaction. There were Team Stormi, Team Destiny. And look what happened. They're now close. Okay? That's what happens in the order of life. Some of you guys are not fans. I would never disrespect my audience by calling you mean MFers fans, because you're not. You are not.
He called y'all mean mofos.
Mm-hmm.
He called y'all mean mofos.
All day, every day.
I don't know who he talking to. What you say, Lala?
Sugar, I said all day, every day. That's
Right,
what
put
we
the
are.
S
That's
on
what
the
we
chest.
are.
Right, put the S on the chest. What?
Exactly.
I'm rubber your glue. Whatever you say to me bounce right back off. I forgot how it go.
You right.
I'll
Whatever
rub you glue. Whatever
bounce
you
right
say
off.
bounces off of me and right back to you. How it go, y'all?
That's how it go.
Good people.
Bounce off me.
You're not good people to sit up here and contact places and cops because of your disdain for a person who is brave enough to entertain you on a Saturday night. So because you don't like what you're singing, you want to go the extra mile. And before y'all sit up and say, but Carlos, you never want to address what other people do, I have a reunion. I am the host of a reunion, and I created this show. I don't have to address anything on Twitter. I don't address when people come for me, whether that's my cast or anybody related to them.
We ain't got to do shit either.
Or any of the fans. I don't have to say anything to y'all. I don't owe y'all nothing.
How you talking to the fans of the show like this? That's why these ratings are in the fucking dump. How you get on your platform and talk to the people that put money in your pockets, that keep the show going, that keep the ratings going? How you get on there and talk to them and tell them you'll give them and call them mofos?
He delusional. Who he talking to, Courtney?
So instead of y'all deflecting the negativity that you spew, don't come on my doorstep, sweeping my foot, worrying about what I do to my cast. Okay? Because my cast knows exactly what time it is. They have my phone number, and if my cast ever had an issue with anything about Carlos King the First, they know who to dial. Okay? Be clear on that. And that's a fact. So don't.
Y'all think that was a shot fired?
Yes.
Yes.
I don't like listening to him talk, honestly. You know, I don't even know who he talking to. Who is he talking to, Lala? Lala, who he talking to?
Y'all
He's
think that
trying
was
to
a
talk to
shot
us,
fired?
Sugar.
He said they got his phone number.
Sugar, he's coming for us.
Come on.
We ready. We stay ready, boo. Come. I have a theory. I hate his voice, Courtney, so let it play out. But I have a theory why this mofo is trying to come at us.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold your thoughts. We're gonna talk about it. Hold on. He said they got his number.
Worry about what happens with my production. Worry about how you use your fingers to disrespect people, to disrupt them. And all for what? So you can say, yeah, bro, I read him. Some of you guys are grandmothers, great-grandmothers. And I'm pretty sure you're going to raise your children to behave in this manner. Did you? I don't think so. Did you raise your children to call people and harass them? No. So why do you feel to do it at your big age? For what? So you can sit up and say like, yeah, girl, I got them together. But one thing I know for sure, you can fool people, you can fool the world, but you can't fool God. And karma is the one that's going to be knocking on your doorstep, haunting you. I don't have to respond to anybody, okay? God fights my battles. because he could do a better job for it than I could ever. And that's what you guys should be allowing it to happen. If you feel some kind of way about somebody, cool. Let God handle them, if that's how you feel, okay? But some of you guys have this godlike superior attitude, and you think that you're doing something. And all you're doing, and I'm going to leave it here, all that you're doing is welcoming that hatred back to you tenfold. So when you're sitting at home and you're concerned about the state of the...
Hold on, I'm gonna let it play out, y'all. But of course, I gotta stop because this is not my content. But do that sound like the dog whistle? They say, "Mel be blown."
Mm-hmm.
He just sat up there and said, "You're welcoming leaving comments. You're welcoming bad things, or it's the same thing to come back to you." That sounds like a dog whistle to me.
Yeah.
That you have. Look back on the things you did to other people. Leave my cast alone. They are the most bravest human beings I know. And I mean that. They have experienced pain in their marriages and pain in their friendships. And the last thing they deserve is to experience pain from people who are watching the show as they're doing this for your entertainment.
Oh, you can only exploit them. My bad.
Right.
All right, I'm done. So, with that being said, let's bring in my two special guests. Okay? Give it up for one of the stars of Bell Collective, although she will say she's the star, honey. Give it up for my Libra sis, Latrice Rogers.
Yeah! Woo! Yay! Let's go, Latrice.
Today.
Hey, boo. Hey, you look good.
Thank you. I have my denim on today.
I love that.
No leather.
Yes, honey. All right. And give it up, honey, for the comeback kid herself, the always beautiful and sassy Destiny
and broke
Payton.
and whole life. You're muted. Hold on, you know how to unmute.
Oh, I was gonna say Pastor King too, but I gotta call you Evangelist King now because she already said it.
Not the evangelist, honey.
Courtney, you gonna let her play?
That was an intro, baby. I'm over here like, woo.
What you say, Sugar?
I said you gonna stop it and get some commentary. You gonna keep letting her play?
I'm about to let them. I gotta let them cook because Latrice about to start cooking. This one he about to get pissed.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good.
Where is the collective place? Cook up the church.
No, listen, y'all know how much I love the show that we're a part of, and y'all know how much I love my cast. And listen, we all have our moments where we get mad at each other and blah blah blah. But one thing that I love is we keep that in the family. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't calling this person, that person, and this person, that person. Like, we're not doing any of those things. And it's okay to have a disagreement, but you got to have a very mature one, right? And that to me is what's needed. But enough of that. So welcome to my Monday Night Live. I am so happy to talk to you two. I just did my opening monologue about Stormi, Steele, quitting, Love and Marriage Huntsville. Now, Latrice, you and Stormi are really good friends.
Yes, that's my baby.
That's your baby. So talk to me about how you feel about Stormi quitting Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I basically think she did what was best for her and her business. I know Stormi, like, she loves so hard and she's so compassionate and strong about everything that she does. And to receive like the backlash that she has received and for it to affect her business, like, Stormi Stormi went to jail. She literally sent me a video like, girl, I'm in jail. You know, and to take it to that extent, like, that's just, it's unacceptable. So she did what I felt like was what she felt was best for her business. And hey, maybe in another year or two, Stormi might be back on Love and Marriage or Bell Collective.
I just had to pause for the calls. Y'all gonna hear random pauses.
Nauseating.
They probably transitioning Stormi to Bell Collective now. What y'all think? Or y'all think she
That-
in her own show?
Yeah, that could be a possibility. It's just so nauseating. I'm just trying to sit over here and not throw up in my mouth. Go ahead.
You know what's so funny? A lot of people have said they want to see Stormi and Bell Collective. And look, Stormi will forever be a part of the Kingdom Reign family. Yes. And the door is always open for her. Destiny, you're also somebody very close with Stormi as well. So have you checked in with Stormi? How is Stormi feeling?
Always. She's feeling good. She's leveling up. You know, we just saw.
Did she say she went to jail in April?
Yes.
Why the hell he asking how she feeling like this shit happened yesterday? This
Because
fake
it's the
ass
narrative.
shit happened in April. It's been 6 months. 7 months.
Like, she's doing her thing. I ain't gonna say one more again won't stop no show, but a few of them ain't gonna stop no show. She's gonna keep on going and keep on pushing, keep on inspiring because that's just who she is.
Yes. Okay. Let's just get right into it. So, Love and Marriage Huntsville is on fire this season. Latrice, have you been catching up with the show?
No.
Okay.
Listen, have you been keeping up with Bell Collective? A little bit. Listen, you know, me and Latrice, that's my girl. You know, we hang. That's my girl. So I'm like, listen, what's going on? Huntsville definitely had me in these Huntsville streets, honey. I think I made it back to the program about 4 a.m. Yeah.
What y'all do? Y'all went to Black?
No, we did not. Be quiet, Latrice.
Did y'all go to Credit One after hours?
Who? You so shady. What? No. Listen, I'm not even gonna play with you, Carla. He's so bad.
I'm just saying, I need to know if y'all went to but you went to Huntsville. You have fun with the girls, Latrice.
Yes. I had a really good time.
Okay, good. Because you know, Destiny is a good time.
Destiny is a really good time. And what people don't know, she's so petite and so little. Like, you know,
Their head ain't.
Okay.
I know, but Destiny has big dick energy. So I think the 8 inches that she holds.
9.
How fat is it, Destiny? Is it 8 inches?
It's 9. Get it together.
So Destiny on a scale.
Look at
So Destiny, is your BDE like this?
Well, Carlos, you said you wanted to date women. Once you find out.
Well, you know, on this show, I don't like to date my cast. So,
Safe then. Shady.
I like to keep it professional at all times. So we got to get into the continuation of the episode of Huntsville. Speaking of Stormi, it's when Stormi addressed Melody and her fans, right? So to catch you up, Latrice, in case you haven't seen the clip.
I did.
Okay, you saw the clip. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Stormi addresses Melody in regards to her fans, right? She was saying that one of her fans went to her warehouse and started harassing her, and that Stormi, got frustrated, cussed the lady out. The lady then proceeded to go to the cops to get Stormi arrested for harassment and communications, right? I want to ask you this, Latrice, before we get into your thoughts on it. I would say this, and I'm going to say this because Marie Monroe and Letitia Pearson said this on Bell Collective. Of all the Bell Collective girls, Latrice, you have the strongest fan base. Mm-hmm. Okay? Your fans, Latrice, what are they called? The goddesses?
Listen, I don't know. I'm into social media, but I'm not into social media. You know, I clock in when need be.
Okay, so your fans, I'm gonna name your fans. Your fans are called the goddesses because Latrice has an empire called Goddess Wings. Okay, it's a hair brand. Your fans, Latrice, according to Marie and Letitia Pearson, they have said that some of your fans attacked them. And they also have said that your fans on social media run amok, right? Now, granted, none of them have called their businesses or whatever, but you have a large fan base on Bell Collective. If one of your fans decided to go to the Letitia Pearson Enterprises and harass her, what would you do, and would you say to your fan base to stop?
Okay. So we're on the show now, season 5, episode 2. In this moment, if a fan came to Letitia Pearson's office, I mean, Carlos, I'm gonna be honest, I wouldn't care. Like, that's just me, because I know the girls have done so much to me. To me, you deserve it. Like, the fans see, the fans know. You know, the fans can react the way that they want to react. Like, I can't sit here and tell a person, hey, don't do this, don't do that. Of course, you know, I'm never a violent person. I don't indulge in violence or anything of that nature. But if one of my fans took it upon themselves to go to one of their business, so what? You better know how to fight.
She said, "You better have them hands. Them hands better match that mouth." Y'all, my panel sleep.
No, I loved it. I loved it, Courtney.
No, I'm here, Kourt.
I'm here. Sleep.
I'm here.
They gotta know to hurry up and have that unmute button ready.
I just can't stand. I just can't stand. I just can't stand it.
Latrice said they better know how to fight. You hear me? Latrice said, honestly, Carlos, I wouldn't care. Latrice the MVP. What we name a Latrice fan base, y'all. I'm about to go watch Bell Collective season 1, 2, and 3 so I can catch up. What we name the fan base, child?
Latrice fan base.
How do you feel about that?
I strongly disagree, especially being on the receiving end of fans showing up at my business, showing up at my house.
What business?
Like, it's just not okay. It's never okay.
Your lights was off.
And I understand you could be heated at a person and have so much, you know, visceral disdain for them, but like when these people don't know us, like they have no real connection to us. We don't know people's mental stability.
Latrice about to get an email tomorrow, y'all.
Safe thing, and I think it's if you're not there to shop, patronize, or indulge in supporting the business, then you shouldn't be there. That's just my very strong stance on it.
And I don't think that it's in my control or anybody's control on what the fans do. So
I agree with that, but you can take a stance. Like, you can say, "Hey, yo, I'm not with that. I thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you riding out for me, but let's be on the internet. But don't be in people's houses and their businesses. Like, that's just not safe."
So piggyback off what you're saying, I understand take a stance, but in the same instance, like my castmates, they know stuff can be blatantly lies, and yet they run with it. So where's that stance when you guys have put out a narrative about me, and the fans are like running with that narrative, and this narrative is affecting me, my money, my husband's money, but you guys will not sit there and be like, well, hey, this is not true. So I have nothing, girl.
Listen, I've been on this. I've had a whole narrative created for me, and it's affected me personally, business-wise as well. But just for me, I still cannot stand for strangers attacking other people. I just can't. That's just that, because I know what it feels like.
I stand for whatever they stand for.
I'm on whatever they on.
It's a very interesting conversation. Social media. Well, and listen, obviously you guys heard that I don't condone anybody approaching anyone's business, and that's where I stand. I think it's gross. But the reason why I wanted to bring it up is because social media went on fire. For the past 2 days about whether or not they think Melody should say something. And what is interesting is, and listen, I love the fact that everyone has their truth. Latrice feels like Melody, so you agree that Melody should not say anything. I don't want to put words in your mouth.
All right, different situations.
No. We're talking about overall. Let's not personalize it.
Because this was interesting. Because listen, the beauty of this conversation is this. There are some people who think like she doesn't owe them anything, right? There are those people. There are people who think she should say something, right? I don't condone any of this in terms of people doing it. Now, whether or not I think Melody should say something, that's between Melody and her fans, right? Just like it's between you and your fans, Latrice. But what is interesting to me is you two are famous, and you two are on 2 different shows and have 2 different audiences in terms of size.
Who famous? Dusty ass ain't fucking famous.
Because you do have somebody, Destiny, who says pretty much that she would never tell her fans to stop. So are you complicit if you don't tell your fans to stop, or do you feel like telling them to stop is going to help the situation?
I feel like if you stand for something, then you stand for it. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. And at the end of the day, like, just saying, hey, I get it that y'all ride for me. I get that y'all love and support me, but this is affecting my castmates or the people that my co-workers. At the end of the day, like, that's just a simple stance to take. If you take no stance, that is your stance. So if you're watching people be attacked, you're watching people's businesses be disparaged, and you're watching a lot of different things, inciting a lot of different things, then that means you're for it, period.
Well, maybe I'm for it then.
But I challenge you with that, because that means you were for Stormi getting arrested. You were for.
I don't know.
No, I'm just saying this is the playing field that we're talking about. So these people that you're for, that you say, because I know you're talking about yourself and your specific instances and things that have happened to you. But the overall question is, if people are getting people arrested, people are calling Target, calling business deals, calling the city, coming to people's businesses, calling the unemployment office and all kind of stuff on people, because we all experienced that on Love Marriage Huntsville. Like, that is just not okay, because that goes past the show.
Right. I can be double-sided on that, because, like, just in Stormi's situation in general, like, I know that there was nothing that was granted, nothing that she deserved at all because, of course, like, we know Stormi, Destiny. Like I always say, the sweetest, most humble person ever. And I know Stormi was so hurt behind that, and it just wasn't fair to her, nor was it granted at all. So, on the flip side, I still, like, even taking a stance, I still feel like the viewers, the fans are going to do what they want to do. Regardless, I can sit here and be like, hey, don't attack. Like Carlos did a whole speech, baby. He took us to church. And at the end of the day, they're probably in the comments now with the bids.
And that's fine, but the stance has already been made. We had that example of Beyonce, and we're not even, ain't nobody on Beyonce level. Like, hey, she's the highest A-list. But at the end of the day, like she said, y'all be nice.
Yeah.
Be nice. That's the stance. It stopped every last one of her fans from doing what they do. No, but it let them know the person that they value has a stance.
Well, I think that's the reason why
I'm not for violence, but
go ahead.
I am for whatever they dish out to me. Well, not even dishing it out, because I'm not malicious. I don't do anything to them. But I'm not going to sit here and defend you when you're constantly attacking me, belittling me, lying on me. Like, no, in my case. But I get what you're saying, Destiny. I would never want, like, I hate that even happened to you, because I know you as a person.
I wish I could play this clip, y'all. I wish I could show y'all Carlos' face. Baby, Carlos is hot. Do you hear me?
He was mad.
Those lips are pursed together, baby. He can't even, them lips stuck together. He got the death stare on. And Latrice, they cannot get Latrice to It don't matter how they try to lead Latrice to this. They cannot get her to switch up her answer, baby. And Carlos is furious. You can see it all over his face. Do you hear me?
Same. Like, just all love, genuine positivity around you. So, hate that happened to you, but in my case, it's on another level.
Listen, I gotta catch up because it must be real bad over there, baby.
This is why, listen, and I could not have dreamt of a better guest for tonight because, listen, this is like The View. I'm Whoopi Goldberg. But all jokes aside, this shows that it's beautiful to have a conversation with Black women who have different point of view, and the fact that you two are still respectful to each other and listening to each other. So I do love that. I want to move on because one of the biggest highlights of the episode of Huntsville was the revelation of Trisha admitting that she did lie about going over Martell's house to train him.
Okay, so we're gonna stop the audio right there. Love Key said he went in on Latrice. See, I probably had checked out by then. What'd he say? Yeah, but that shit was funny. I'm gonna have to find it. What he went in on Latrice. So we can
I didn't hear him go in on her, I'll be honest.
He didn't?
I don't know, but I didn't hear it. Maybe I missed it.
Okay, so what are y'all thoughts so far on what we just listened to? What are y'all
Listen,
thoughts?
it was the funny thing. It was funny. Latrice stood on business.
Latrice, they couldn't get her ass to switch for nothing.
For nothing.
You mean?
No.
For nothing. She
They
was
pulled
like,
the
you ain't
Stormi
gonna bite
card.
me.
They pulled the me card. We friends, and this happened to me, and
I'm tired
I'm
of this.
telling you what they do. And Stormi, Latrice, they couldn't get Latrice to flip for shit.
So you telling me Carlos want to get on here and talk to, I guess, the fans, but Carlos, you the one who set all this in motion. Everything that's happening is an exact response from the BS that they're doing. So let's just be clear with that. I think this is just his fake Emmy Award performance to kind of tie it up into a little bow, and big up on Stormi. We cannot even think of a good Stormi moment. I don't see how she brought value to that cast.
And I thought Tiffany left because of postpartum.
She
And
did.
she left because they were coming after her marriage. And she said, I don't want no parts. Her husband even said,
Who
I
was
don't
coming
want
after her
this.
marriage?
Tisha and rest in peace, Kiki were in the
Right.
car. Do you
Right.
remember
What
they
they
were
got to do with
driving?
the
Tisha was driving her son's car. They were going somewhere. And she's talking, allegedly, she's messing with her business partner. That's what the
I
streets
remember
are
that she was in
saying.
the car with Kiki.
Yeah, she was in the car
Right.
with Kiki saying that. And Louis clocked from the way Tiffany was talking to him about the baby, him not being around. He realized this show is going to mess up his marriage. So he said, let's go.
Let me tell you what Carlos thought. And this, all jokes aside, all seriousness. For Carlos to do this on Melody's birthday, y'all, if y'all can't see through this, for Carlos to do this on Melody's birthday lets me know that vendetta, it runs deep. And I think somebody said it on Queen Sheba's panel. I think it was Justice said it on Queen Sheba's panel, that it's not about ratings anymore. It's like vengeance. He is dead set on vengeance because what he did, he thought he was being strategic. He couldn't bring Stormi on to talk about this because she's quit the show and she's made her post. He had to bring the two people that people know hang with Stormi. So he brought Dusty, because he know Dusty gonna ride for anybody that she feel like buy her a sandwich. Get her some gas money and buy her a sandwich. He brought Dusty on, and he got Latrice because everybody knows that Latrice and Stormi are friends. He thought that they was gonna ride off on Melody, and Latrice did not. They no matter how hard they tried to throw that bone, Latrice would not pick it up. And baby Carlos was pissed. If y'all could just see his actual face, Carlos was pissed. Okay. But like I said, this is her birthday. Out of all days, you went on that rant at the beginning. You never call out anybody, but you went on that rant at the beginning. talking about the fan base as if, but you have never once stood for those people years ago. And y'all even put it on the show where Wanda talked about those kids and Martell had to step in. The whole Madani situation. Y'all never stopped and checked Wanda. Wanda tried to attack Mel from behind. She tried to attack Mel from behind. Marceau and Maurice jumped Martell. All for talking about their children. Like y'all have never once stood for this woman. All these women on the show, all these ambushes, all these women on the show, all these mamas and came on talking about this lady. Y'all have never stood for shit. But y'all want her to stand for when it happens, when the tables turn and y'all start feeling the pressure, then y'all want somebody to stand for something. Hell no. And Latrice right. Latrice right. You put that energy out, and then when that shit come back to you, you want to cry about it. No, you better be able to fight.
Right, you better be able to.
Facts. You better get your hands ready. And the fact that he was Sugar, he was calling us mofos.
He called us
Like, that's what I said.
mofos.
Look, Lala, I said, who is he talking to?
Sugar, I
called
think
us
he
mofos,
was
I
talking
dog.
to
noticed
us.
that he
But let
used.
me tell you something. I'm a real mofo, and I will give it to you how you give it to me. I'll be best believe that on Carlos, because tonight he was unhinged. He was hella mad. And what I liked about Latrice was she stood on business because she gets bullied too. And
But
she's okay with her fans coming after them not. And I said this before, and I said it on Queen Sheba's panel. Years after years, we watched this girl get bullied, her family, her kids, her mother. Not once did this man take his life and stick up for her and said, stop, not once. But all of a sudden, this woman, something that happened in January, bear in mind, ladies, we are in November. She got arrested in January, says she's leaving the show in April. We are in November, and he was talking to Destiny like it happened yesterday. How is she? Is
How
she doing
is she?
okay?
Angela,
But
this
this,
shit
yeah,
happened in
like,
April.
dude,
What you
please.
mean? She been
thank
quick.
you.
But do y'all notice why do he always have to use black women to come at other black women? Like, when he gonna stand on his own and talk that mess and go up against a real woman? You always want to bring people on there and then throw these little narratives that you try to get them to diss the other black woman.
No, y'all, let me tell y'all another thing that happened at the beginning. At the beginning, y'all know that blogger was in the chat. The one y'all called Teeth, right?
Mhm.
That blogger was in the chat. Okay, why did he send a $1.99 super chat? Got all that money, but all you sent was $1.99. But I digress. You know, I digress.
I saw that. I saw that, Courtney,
So,
and I was laughing.
huh?
Mister, I got money. I got designer gears. Remember when
Mr.
someone
Balling
cussed
Out
him
of
out?
Control sent his Mr. I get $4.99 super chats from said person we're talking about tonight that quit the show. Hold on, too. Let me drop the link. Hold on 1 second. I get $4.99. I got several $4.99 super chats from said person that quit the show. Don't y'all know he read his comment and you could tell like he knew he like paused when he read his comment. Did y'all catch that?
Yes,
He
I
read
did.
Anthony's comment and he started
I
laughing
did.
and he paused. I was just peeping everything. When I tell you these people a different breed, I was peeping everything. You
Yeah,
read it was the way he read the comment. I'm gonna see if I could back it up and find when he sent that them $2.
It was at the beginning before, I think
Yeah.
before he announced them.
I'm gonna see if I can. Yeah, he was at the beginning before he announced
Yeah.
right after he started talking about his dating
Yep.
life. I'm gonna
All I
see if
have to
I can find that.
say, ladies, is
mhm,
that tonight you saw the devil at work.
mhm.
That
Mhm.
demonic laughter did you notice? He found it so funny when Destiny, tried to throw a chair at Stormy. That was amazing for him. Did you see the way he was
Mhm.
laughing?
Yeah,
This
he
evil
liked it.
laugh.
He liked it.
That's what I'm
Hey
trying to
y'all.
say.
Hey,
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 Tutu.
Tutu.
Hey
Tutu.
la la. Hey sugar sugar.
Hey.
Y'all. He just tried to set Latrice up.
Yes.
He said Letitia and Marie have had encounters with your friends, Latrice. You see what I'm saying? He
Mhm.
tried to set her up. And he just called her. So she says she's the queen of the show. Oh snap. He coming for her too.
He definitely come. Listen, if she wasn't already on his shit list,
She on it
her
tonight.
not her not taking a stance on that after he preached that sermon, and her not being able to say nothing. See, one thing about Latrice know how to read a room. Latrice saw them comments.
Mm-hmm.
Latrice actually said it. She said, even after you just said all that, you preached that sermon. She said, look at the comments. She said, if you look at the comments, you still see people doing the same thing. Latrice saw the comments. I'm telling y'all, she was reading them comments and she ain't want to smoke. And Latrice stood on her square. Latrice has been a victim of her cast, alienating her and going against her. So she knows how it is to be in Melody's position. And I just thank Latrice for standing true to who she is and not letting him use the fact that she's Stormi's friend to try and spin a false narrative.
But did you see how he tried to go by? If I'm right, if I heard right, when he said, "Well, now my cast, they may come at each other, but they'll work it out." You see how he just glazed over that, like none of that mattered.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
He basically saying okaying green lighting the cast and what they did on the girls trip.
Yes.
He's basically green lighting the bullying tactics used by his cast. He's basically okaying everything the cast does. And he said, I have a reunion. That's why I don't have to address you. I don't have to address y'all mofos on the internet. I don't have to address nobody's mama. I don't have to address nobody's comments on the internet. You don't address it at the reunion. You attack one person just like you did last year. Last year, for the other reunions, it's always been male. Last year you did was it Kiki last year?
Yeah, it was
You was
Kiki.
laser focused on her. You always bully one person at the reunion too. You don't
He
spread
is a little bully.
rejection.
He a little
You told
sassy.
us you was going to address Martell at a podcast for coming at you. You don't talk about him when he came for you and he tagged your ass, but you'll be mad about Melody saying the puppet master. But you ain't mad at Martell for tagging your ass on Instagram and telling you he dared you, basically.
Well, we gonna keep on coming at him. We ain't gonna stop. And what?
Damn, I just went down the rabbit hole, y'all. Y'all will find out in just a second. Listen,
Bring me down there.
he's trying to set up both. Well, we already know what he's doing to Melody. But Latrice, though, shout out to the Latrices out there in the audience. Whoop whoop.
Shout out to
Latrice.
Latrice and what we gonna name the tastefuls. What we gonna name?
What's her last name?
Her name is Rogers, isn't it?
Oh, they cousins. Her and Melody cousin.
We're gonna have to think on that one. But the way, you know what? The parallels between Love and Marriage Huntsville and Bell Collective, especially with one, let's just be honest, y'all. I mean, before Akeisha, I think Akeisha's pretty, beautiful woman. But let's just be honest. That before Akeisha came on, who was the standout on the show? Latrice.
I ain't never watched Bell Collective, but from the clips, I've always liked Latrice.
Oh yeah, Latrice. She may have a little nervous tick or whatever, but she's all, you know what I'm saying. She get a little messy too, but who don't be messy at times? But I've always liked her style. She's definitely about her business, like real talk. And when I saw her answer that question, that was a business question. They're actually listen. I need to know, Lala, Sugar, Courtney, is coercion an ethical or illegal thing for an employers to do against another employee? Because this is what this is. It's coercion. So they're really trying to intimidate them, gang up on them in order for them to take ownership of something. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So they can turn around. Shout out to how I see it, because she the one who broke that down. It seems unethical or illegal. To me, is one or the other.
It's
From an
Both.
unethical. Sue.
employer to an
It's
employee
unethical.
standpoint.
It's
Hell, it both to me.
unethical, but it's not illegal. It's unethical.
Right.
In order for it to be legal, you have to have paperwork, documentation proving it. But because it's on screen, it can be interpreted a different way, if you know what I mean. You know how we all look at something, we can all think certain different things about something, right? So it's not legal, but it's unethical. And he knows what he's doing. Like, he knows what he's doing. And I
Y'all
have my
want me to read some
theory.
of these comments? Go ahead, Lola. I'm sorry.
No, I have my theory, Courtney. You carry on. I can save it for tomorrow.
No,
But
go ahead with
I,
your theory.
my theory is, I don't know if you know, word on the street is that his contract is up.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And like Queen Sheba said, he's using this as a ploy to say the reason why the ratings are low, the reason why this is happening to our show is because of this lady and her fans. They are ruining the show.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas people really, like Sugar keeps reiterating again and again, the reason why we boycotted is you have a man that's been convicted of domestic V
Mm-hmm.
and revenge P, and he's still on our screens, still causing chaos. Why? When other, companies get rid of them, you saw what happened to Kenya. She didn't even do. I don't know. Allegedly, she didn't even do much. She got fired. Why is he still on the show? And why is he still on the payroll? That's why we boycotted it. And the reason why Melody has fans is because you've been bullying her for 7 seasons and
Mm-hmm.
we weren't allowing it. But he's using this as a ploy to get rid of Melody, and it's not working because Melody doesn't work for him. So she doesn't answer to him. She answers to Own. That's why he's really mad. And I think Melody, because if you remember, Martell's interview with Queen Sheba, he said one vital thing. I don't know why she's bringing this up again, because we had a meeting. Me, her, our lawyers, Own, and Carlos. Do you remember that?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I remember.
So,
Yes.
they're already aware of what this man's about. So he's probably been given a chance, right? But
Mm-hmm.
because Carlos is backing him, and the fact that you shade your own employer online and you say, show my life or watch what happens. You threaten your own employer online. Nothing gets done, which means he's only protecting him because allegedly, and in my opinion, that's his, bed buddy, if you know what I mean. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, he's trying to save his own ass and he's trying to use Melody and the millimeters. Stormy bought nothing. When I mean that ugly ass mug bought nothing to us. She's a multi-millionaire. Excuse me, Melody is a multi-millionaire at the age of 25. Okay?
And I got a
Okay? And
question.
we did it again. Sorry, Courtney.
No, I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that 199 super chat that came through, right? And when I say 199, I'm not talking about $100 and 199 like $199. I'm talking about $1.99. Okay, just to clarify. So the $1.99 super chat that came through from said blogger, right? Remember when this said blogger was telling saying he knew producers, saying he had the inside scoop, saying that he knew what was happening, and people blame said cast member, which we heard the audio and different things, but he
Oh,
did
and the
that.
thank you, Carlos's. Don't forget that part.
Right.
Yeah.
And he was saying
Yeah.
he had connections with him. Did y'all notice when that $1.99 from said blogger that also gets those $4.99 super chats, $499 super chats from said person that quits? Did y'all just notice that pause? So you clearly knew who that person was when that super chat came through. The history of this person, now what has been publicly said by Melody, the star of your show, she has publicly come out about this person and said he's disgruntled. She gave him opportunities. He tried to get connections with her management. He inboxed her. He made her feel uncomfortable. She, he would ask her inappropriate things like about restaurants that she wasn't comfortable with because she didn't know him on a personal level. Like I said, he tried to infiltrate her camp through her management, Dawn. And she said that he was made to feel uncomfortable. It was giving stalker vibes, right? This is what she said publicly on her platform. So you know this from this said person that sent that $1.99. So why is it that you can easily have banter with him and laugh at his super chats and things that has nothing? And the super chat was like something about you acting like being Mary Jane or some inside ass joke shit. Why can you stand for that type of behavior? Why can't you denounce that type of? Why are you expecting her to get on her platform and denounce strangers, but you can't? You never denounce anything that's not pertaining to male. And how is that when you know what goes on YouTube and you perpetuate the behavior because you incite the same thing? You saying this, you never correct any other side. You never correct the T Squad, the Wanda meters, the Stormishas. You don't correct none of them. So why is it that he can get on his platform? How do you expect her to denounce something when you encourage it on that side? You do the same shit, the same speech that he gave at the beginning of that beginning of his show is basically him blowing the dog whistle for the other side. So how are you going to tell somebody don't do this when you're doing the exact same thing to benefit you?
Exactly. Can I jump in?
Go ahead.
To answer your question and to piggyback off Lala.
Okay.
I think it is unethical, but what's happening here, it is something illegal happening here. It's called retaliation. It's enough evidence of how males been treated that you can clearly claim retaliation. And he's using it through the cast and through third-party people. That's how Martell is keeping up the harassment. But what I'm saying is the way Carlos is coming out and the way he keeps trying to shape this narrative like male the problem, like male fans is the problem, and he is trying to coerce her into, she knows it too, into agreeing with whatever his position in. But my thing is, if you want to go, legal with it, it's clear retaliation. That's the way I feel about it.
Anybody? Anybody want to respond?
Lala, am I still here, Courtney?
Yeah, you still here? I hear
You still here, honey?
Oh, okay.
Two dropped down. So it's just Lala up here.
Oh, okay. So that's what I'm saying. So that's why I feel like the thing is, the reason why I said I agree with Lala. I think something is cooking. I think this is a last ditch effort, to try to frame the narrative in his favor. And it's not working because we are forced to be reckoned with. It's too many of us and we have too many facts. So every time he come with the lie, y'all content creators tear his ass up with the truth. And that's the thing. What Mel say on the last episode, baby, the truth never change. It don't. So he can twist it every which way but loose. The truth is the truth.
It's been less, okay?
And Courtney, what you just said about that content creator, he read that out loud knowing his guest is coming on and he's the one that violated her, went to her house.
Exactly.
What does that say about him? I told you this man's a devil.
Drop the link, Courtney, for a toot. I think she fell off.
But no, Lala, that's what I'm saying. They failed to call. They won't call the people out. They're saying we went to their businesses and did certain things. No, he did. He went to her house and pulled her stuff up in her. He went to Madani. That was them. He went to who else? He went to LB's spot. He went to Madani. He went to her house. Went through her things. That be all that side. He the one had that stuff going on with the Scots and the barber and stuff. It don't be no millimeters. Y'all know where it come from. So why do y'all let the stuff happen and then act like it's millimeters that's doing it?
Courtney, it already started. You know when you just said something about a dog whistle? That's why when I said I just went down the rabbit hole. I just went down the rabbit hole. I just sent something to your DM.
I'm telling you, I know a dog
I
whistle.
just listen. All I gotta say, y'all, that the attack has already started against content creators, people in her area, and all I can say is don't believe the damn hype. That's all I can say is do not believe the hype at all. You got that in your DM?
Who, me?
Yes,
Hold on.
yes. You don't have to show it though, and you don't even have to read it out. How do I chat on
I want to know
here?
what it is. You know, I'm Aquarius. I'm
Oh,
nosy.
Lord, hold on.
It's gonna
Keep
be
talking
all over.
to
It's gonna be
keep
y'all gonna
talking while I
know
check
exactly
this
what
out.
it is.
Keep talking
Huh?
while I do this. So
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and it's amazing that um that it's just amazing that as soon as you say dog whistle, this is what's being put out right now, or just recently, like real talk. Yep. And y'all, you know what? I think it is illegal. I think that because us in the viewing audience tend to be a little ignorant, some of us are a little young. We have those anti-male haters. I don't even know the scallywags. We have those scallywags over there that's pushing the ignorance because one definition, and this came from an entertainment lawyer, and he said that he would have advised his client the same way. The same way. Y'all check the back chat. Um, advised him the same way, that the way that Mel sat there and didn't say a word, not for or against, period.
too, baby, you just
And
dropped a
he said
bomb
that
on me. I'm over here so stuck. I'm over here so stuck too.
Wow.
I don't know what to do with this information too.
Mm.
you got to know with it.
I don't know what to do with this.
Just keep your eye on y'all and just stay. That's all I'm saying. And just stay positive. They coming. The dog whistle. Hey, the dog. That 199. That was him saying, "I heard you. I heard you."
Yeah,
That's all, y'all. If y'all know, all I got to say, audience,
yeah, the
When
y'all
is
gonna
when
motherfucker
is
know. I
gonna
is
come
promise
out
gonna
you
be
to?
on
To
it's
everything.
when is
gonna
gonna come
be a
out?
It's y'all gonna know.
When is it
gonna
gonna
be a
Huh?
come
mess.
out?
It's probably as soon as y'all click out of there.
Yeah,
Out of
it's gonna be
here.
a mess, and
Yeah. I'm
I,
glad I took a nap.
I ain't even go. I don't want to
Yo,
touch.
I'm going to sleep. I don't care about that mofo and what the F he does. I really don't care.
But I don't believe it though, y'all. I'm gonna be honest. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all because it's too convenient and it's just too
But that could be
coincidental
made up.
to me. How am I gonna believe anything? They're supposed to be over there playing phone conversations about Houston trip. He is still trying to make a
Yeah.
dollar, and he's doing it off freaking women and coming at women. That's all I got to say on that. I don't believe. Mm-mm.
Uh,
What you think about that, Court?
huh?
What you think about that? I don't
Um,
believe it either. You know,
I don't know what to
because
believe.
you can.
YouTube a strange place. I don't know what to believe. I don't know. You know what? I don't know.
Well, I believe y'all. I love la la. I love too. You know, I mean, I just stay in my lane.
I ain't say. I mean, I don't know because people can spin stuff differently.
Yeah, they
I need
can.
to look at this stuff again and kind of sit on it. I don't know.
Yeah, because they can make stuff up.
Yeah,
You
I
know.
don't
You
know.
listen, the guy is broke and destitute, okay, like his friends. He's looking for money, he's looking for
Mm-hmm.
clout, he's trying to get his numbers up. That's
Mm-hmm.
all it is, in my opinion. It's not real. It's not.
Ooh, child.
That's what I said on this lady birthday, child. They'll never let up.
But
This is
she
how
had a
much
good
they hate
time.
her, Courtney. This is
Yeah,
sad
Huh?
they
that
do
they
hate her.
hate this woman so much. You can't even let her have a day. But do you think she cares? She's at home having a party with her loved ones. She don't care about this
At
Yes.
psycho
home,
loser.
rich.
Yes.
Hey, Courtney, you see Miss Queen 19?
Let me
Hey,
see.
girl. You see her
Hold
comment?
on. Let me go
19.
see. Because I'm over here stuck.
Queen 19.
She said that phone convo was stale and dry. Ain't that what he already told
Yeah,
us?
he said that now. He already said that.
He told us that
Communicate, but it
already.
wasn't nothing. And it's showing like 2023. Hold on, let me look at this again. Hold on, it's showing 2023.
Lies and more lies talking about it. You want to show it and just can we edit out their face?
Mm, edit out. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to edit out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to edit it out. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Um,
Y'all, he why is it a pattern with him? Nene told him to his face what he did to them and how he turned
hold
all the
on. Somebody
women into bickering and fighting and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, he's like a little
But
something that's just something. You
I
know what
told
I
you they all
mean?
parasites, girl.
Hey, Somali Queen.
Hi, good morning, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Good
Morning.
morning, Somali Queen.
Good
It's
morning,
8:30 in the
sis.
morning. Hey, Lala. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam, honey.
How are you? How's everyone?
Hello.
So,
Well, I'm doing
I have
well.
a few things I want to get out of my chest.
Go ahead, Somali Queen. Go ahead. Let loose.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Carlos King, you mean to tell us that you are so upset about what's her name? Potato Head. Stormi Steele leaving the show where because of being arrested. First of all, was that even arrest a true thing? I don't believe she was arrested.
I
There's
don't
no
even.
mugshot. It's only a video she did with handcuffs. I can go buy handcuffs and put them on me and take a video. Um, number one. Number two, that's the Black Titanic. I think the lady who went to her, she went to buy stuff for people. So she didn't go to harass her. She's an elderly woman. Her husband was there. Stormy Steele was cussing that woman out for no reason. She was screaming the top of her lungs. And I never understood why she reacted that way to an elderly woman. That disrespect is what got her a charge. If there is one, I said, I don't believe in the charges. I don't believe she got arrested. I can be proven wrong. Okay. So Stormy decides to leave the show because she can't take the hit. Because we remember after that trip, they went back and forth on social media with Melody. We knew that's when we knew something went down on that trip. Everybody on that cast has been, their lives have been, what do you call it, investigated. We've brought receipts. We've talked about their court cases. We've talked about their debts, their liens, their DUIs. But nobody has left the show because content creators are covering their lives. The Scots 1.0 and 2.0 get so much heat. You don't see them leaving the show. Stormy was not built for this. She does not have the backbone for this shit. Sorry. I said shit.
No, go ahead.
She's trying to be like Melody said, the HBIC, because she thought that, saying I'm a multi-millionaire, I started this, I did that, of which, we have been through this, we've covered Stormy Steele's business acumen, what she does behind the scenes, the integrity, the lack of integrity in her businesses, how she moves with everything, friends, business. She's just not a good person. And people don't fall for the okie doke because the fans of LMAH are smarter than they give us credit for. We are critical thinkers, we do our research, we go behind the scenes, we do the work, we come with paperwork, and they hate that about us. So for Carlos to come and sit on whatever he was and tell us that he's upset, we need to cut it. What happened when Melody has been attacked for 7, 8 good years? I have receipts going back to 2021, I think
You sure do,
2022.
Somali Queen. You got
I
all
have
them.
receipts of people dogging Melody, her kids, her mama, talking about her JJ, talking about her kids' hair, her kids, her kids, her kids. No one has ever stood up for that woman except for the fans. We have an abuser. We have a guy who's been convicted. We have a guy who's been behind bars, who's still filming and getting paid. A man who's known to harass her, make her cry, you know. And then we have people backing him up. And then we have people who work hard, wake up every day to make sure that Melody Cherie is cornered and feels like she's a hamster. They corner her and they put her in a place where she has to feel like she's small. They want to take that away from her, her presence. And they want to take away her shine. They're fighting her every day. They want to embarrass her. They want to belittle her. They want her to feel like she's nothing. And you want us to keep quiet. I'll fight to the death for Melody. On the streets of social media, I'll call it out every time, every single time, because we are tired. As women, we always put on back banners. We are meant to feel small. We are meant to feel all these things. And we are told that, oh, you cannot do this because it's a black man. Or you can't say this because it's a black man. No, what about the black woman? It's because of women that men exist. We carry all the, like, if you go through, Melody has been married for 14 years, 12, 14 years. Half the things she has covered for this man that we don't know nothing about, she has never said anything about, that she's kept to herself. If one day she decided to come and say everything, I don't even think they'll have the audacity to come back and talk to us. You have somebody like Destitute Destiny, Big D energy, all the time talking about Big D energy, and you're a woman, supposed to be a mother. You're not even embarrassed of yourself coming out here and talking all this crap. You're so desperate for Melody. We see it. We're not blind. But you keep on, you're going back on your word. You're like, no, that's not what I meant. But that's what your actions show. Actions speak louder than words. You don't have to say it. We've seen who you are. We know who you are. She helped you out. She covered your ass when nobody would. And now you're running after Stormi like a little puppy dog. Who the fuck you think he is? Anyways, I'm done. It's too early for me to be this upset. That
Yeah, we
interview
need to,
it really upset me.
while I just
Naya,
want to,
don't get mad.
right, I want to bring it back to, let's go ahead and keep airing out that abuser. Since y'all want to go with this narrative, I don't care. Let's go back to that domestic violence abuser, Martell Pissy Hope. It should always, what I'm saying is that I'm not telling nobody what to do with their content, but that's my thing. I want to keep the foot on his neck. My foot ain't never left off his neck. Y'all can do all these little
Can y'all hit the
marathons.
like button? I'm sorry.
That's okay. All these little marathons, you know what I'm saying? With all this BS friends and all this bullshit. We know what you did to Melody. We want to talk about what you, Carlos King, your cast, and Martell been doing to Melody.
Can I tell y'all a theory that I have, Sugar? And you can expound on this. Okay, so Sugar, I remember me and you tag teaming one day, and we was like, yeah, I'll go back to Martell, which I still stand on, and I still, I'm with you. You know, I'm starting to think some point, I don't know. I might be going down the rabbit hole, y'all. But if I'm going down the rabbit hole, y'all pull me out, okay?
Okay.
Y'all feel free to pull me out. Okay, when the show started, Martell and Mel were going through it, right? We all know that they were going through it and they decided to get back together. Mel didn't initially want to do the show because, she found out he was cheating and she just didn't want to do the show, right? We are looking at it from a standpoint that Carlos developed a disdain for Melody somewhere, right? And we know that he has like a personal vendetta against Melody, and he developed this vendetta somewhere, and he's out for revenge, and that's why these attacks keep happening. That's why he allows all these things to happen. That's why he allows Martell on the show. But what if, and y'all follow me, like I said, if I go down the rabbit hole by myself, y'all can pull me out. What if he never liked Mel from day one? What
He
if
didn't.
he never liked Melody from day one, from that meeting? Something about Melody rubbed him the wrong way, and he made a pact with Martell. Because remember those clips I was playing earlier when I was trying to show dissolve, but we could never get to the dissolved part?
Right.
But remember those clips? Do y'all remember in those clips? I specifically remember earlier re-looking at those clips, and I was like, damn, Martell's so cocky. Martell sitting here like he don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just trying to get he telling her she dragging her feet with this divorce, and he just wants to, separate their assets, basically. He's cocky, like, he the man. We all see how it played out. Now it played out, he lost everything. He couldn't bounce back because he had no business acumen. He wasn't good with the finances. He had no business license. So it ended up not playing out well for him. But at the time, he was cocky as fuck in those scenes that I was playing earlier. He was sitting there like, let's do this. I deserve this. Come on, let's get this over with, because he felt like he was the man. What if he, in fact, never saw it? He did what he had to do to get the show going, but he always knew what he was going to do. And Carlos made this pact for him, because nobody can seem to figure out where the discord came from, because it was never about Melody anyway. It was, yeah, we're going to use y'all to put y'all on. We need her. I feel like she had the business mind to pitch the show and get it popping. But I feel like it's always been them versus her from day one, and she probably never knew it. Because where can anybody point out where the discord came from?
I don't know where the discord came. I'm sorry, Sugar. I don't know where the discord came in, but you're absolutely right, because he was smiling in her fucking face when she was sitting up there crying after just finding out that Negro had been cheating when she had on at her first Melody at Mimosas.
Exactly, like Queen
You
Sheba
doggone
said,
right.
who said stuff like, you wouldn't remember having a peen in your mouth. He told her that slaw was the whole meal. She the wife. How the side chick the whole meal and she the wife? You've said all these things from the inception. You've never tried to reel this in. You've helped create this monster in Martell. Now, am I absolving Martell of responsibility of his actions and the way that he has chosen to pursue this? No. But do I think that he has been backed by a machine that's made him feel as if he goes against this woman and if he does this, it'll be a grand reward that he's still waiting to cash in on? Yes, I think that he's waiting on that reward that he's been promised, and he thinks he's going to cash in on, and he's crashed out, and it's going so far as, a custody battle, a DV charge, a conviction, and he's still being put on this show as if he's done nothing, as if Stormi and what Black Titanic and Stormi had going on is equivalent to what Mel and Martell has going on, because that's what they want to present to the audience that doesn't know, that's not on YouTube. But I'm starting to think at the inception, him and Carlos and Martell clicked immediately. Carlos a scammer, so is Martell. They clicked immediately. They ran in this scam and scheme, and it just keeps backfiring and keeps getting worse and worse. And at this point, I do feel like Carlos is like, whatever, I done lost all the chips now, so I'll burn this bitch down with me in the house. And that's just how I feel.
Yeah, I think too, Kourt, that he probably liked Melody, probably, I don't know, he got fake like, but I think that what changed is when they got the filming, the program changed. Cause see, look, let's throw in with your theory. What shocked me is that what we didn't know at first is that all of them had a pact. All of the core 6, but the core 5 had a pact to not talk about, their infidelities or whatever. Melody was the only one against it. Melody said she decided that she was going to speak her truth, and she just been telling the truth. So that goes against them. So I think that because Melody didn't play ball to go with the initial narrative that probably pissed Carlos off. And the fact that she was, and then the fact that they, got the
But did
divorce.
Martell like fight for his marriage? Did y'all see him like fighting for his marriage?
No, because he thought he was tearing Melody's support down. He thought he was down everything.
What scene did y'all see Martell, a man that wants to stay? Carlos can't make them stay married. Martell and Mel was married. What scene can somebody point out to me where Martell fought for his? I'm not talking about after he been divorced and broke and realized that he couldn't make nothing shake without her. I'm talking about during the divorce.
Oh, Courtney, there is one. Okay, there is a scene. It's not technically fighting, it's technically trying to buy her back. When he bought her that, is it a bracelet or a watch? And
it was
she
a
started
bracelet.
crying.
It was
that was the push gift.
The push
that
gift.
was a push gift.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
That was
That's just a push
for the
gift.
baby.
But was that after they had the baby though?
That was she was pregnant.
Pregnant.
She was pregnant when he got her the push gift.
Well, there you go. I ain't seen it.
But do you see what I'm saying with the pack? It was already a narrative being formed before the show was even filmed. I'm saying, do y'all kind of see what I'm saying? Like the pack
I
they
do.
had?
I do.
Because
if that was the case, then Sugar, why did Tisha first bring it up then?
Because Melody decided to leave Martell.
Gotcha.
I don't think they gave Martell didn't give a fuck about Melody. Now that I'm looking back, I could be wrong.
No, but no, Courtney, you're right.
Martell didn't give a damn. Martell wanted to be outside. Martell didn't give a damn about that. Martell
Courtney,
still to this day hadn't let Slaw go.
Nah, I'm sorry, Courtney, you're right. He did not want to leave, and he knew she wasn't going to leave. In his mind,
with the divorce, they can't get Mel off the show. They thought that it would break her so bad that maybe she would be fragile and leave the show. But I don't think they gave a damn if they were married or not. The divorce was actually big business for the show.
It really was. And she said she almost left. She said she
No, I'm not talking. I just think that because she did not play their game, like she didn't, it just seemed like, I don't know, it just seemed like it was something more to when she first started. What I'm saying is how all five of y'all got a pack. So I'm saying, so we come into the show, it's the core six. How all of y'all, we didn't know this as the audience, y'all. Right. We didn't know this until the reunion. One of the first, I think the first and second reunion. We didn't know that they had a pack. So what I'm saying is, if y'all had a pack, but remember the first person that asked a question about cheat was that what oh God, what they call that cheating, respectful cheating, was Mel at the dinner table. If you look at Kimmy, she damn near lost, she couldn't even swallow. If you look at her face.
But this is what I'm saying. Sugar. I get what you're saying about the pack that they had, that everybody except the core five had a pack except Melody. I still am starting to believe. I hadn't all the way put it together in my head yet because it's late. I'm still inclined to believe Martell never gave a damn.
He didn't.
Martell,
that's why he never told.
He didn't. No, I agree with that.
The pack was to protect Marceau and Maurice's cheating more or less than it was, because if Martell gave so much of a damn, it wouldn't be a baby.
But once she decided to divorce him, I'm saying that's when the scheme came to play.
You're right there, Sugar, but he didn't give a damn.
I don't think he gave a damn about her.
He didn't.
He didn't at the time, because he was like, all right, you getting a divorce, you really filed? And he was like, okay. He was like, well, she'll be back. He really wasn't giving a damn.
He doesn't, because he said, oh, give it 3 years, she'll be back.
At the time, you gotta say, at the time, Martell was up. He was a millionaire still. He was up. He didn't anticipate his fall like that. When your ego, when you driving by your ego, he didn't see his fall. He thought Melody would be the one to fall. He didn't think, he thought he on this show, he already a millionaire. He done bought this girl a car. He buying her bags. He getting her pregnant. He didn't give a damn. I don't think he gave it a. Who just came?
Kourt, it's me. I wonder, hey, Simply Beautiful.
Hey, ladies.
Hey, Simply.
Hey,
Yeah,
Lala.
who gave Martell that advice to split everything, to dissolve everything? Because he
Exactly.
said,
Martell ain't got bird sense. Somebody was
Well,
advising him because he ain't got no damn sense.
well,
it wasn't a lawyer. It couldn't have been a lawyer. So who advised him to get rid of everything associated with the Holt name, any business venture with Holt?
see,
I'm with you, sugar.
Right.
that never made sense to me because he had to have known that the backbone of Holt and Holt was Melody. I don't know if he was trying to force her to stay.
Yeah, he thought that was that dissolving, and he thought he was hurting her.
But see, he wasn't too dumb because he said he didn't want anything else to do with anything they had together. But he
Yeah.
wanted part of that makeup, the embrace beauty. So he wasn't too dumb. He literally knew that line was going to take off. She was just smarter and decided to dissolve it.
I'm talking. Okay, you talking about when he dissolved Embrace? When they dissolved Embrace?
When
Yes,
when
he said he wanted 50%, so Mel went on and dissolved it. What I'm saying is, Martell did not. And again, I don't know. This is just my theory. Martell at the time, y'all not thinking of how a man thinks when he feels like he's up, or a person in general. When a person feel like they on top of the world, I'm on TV. I'm already. I see it. Say T said she was on housing at that time, but he still bought her a car. He still bought her a matching Benz. It was good enough for her. He
And
bought
he
her
was
matching
definitely
Benz.
getting
He would buy her.
other
He
things,
bought her that Louis Vuitton bag. He
right?
would do enough for her to be, for her to think he was the man. See, Mel ego, not ego, but Mel was too, he couldn't break Mel down mentally. Slaw was an easy target for him. Slaw is more on his level. Slaw is easy to impress. What I'm saying is when a person thinks that when you on top, and this happens this ain't even Martell. This you see actors, music execs, whoever, Diddy's, everybody, when they on top, they don't see the bottom because they be on top. Their ego has them thinking that they untouchable. Martell was thinking he was untouchable. He was thinking Martell wasn't giving a damn that he ain't had no builder's license. Martell thought, okay, well, I got all the connections. These are my friends on the show. I got all the connections. Carlos like me. I'm the man. I got money in the bank right now. He wasn't thinking that Mel was going to soar. He thought she got 4 kids. I got her pregnant with 4 kids. I'm about to dip. She gonna need me. She gonna have to crawl back.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, I don't give a damn if she leave or not because right now I'm the man. His ego had him feeling like he was on top. That's what I'm saying. Nobody is thinking about bottom feeding when they on top. They think about I'm on top. I'm shit right now.
I agree with you, Courtney. He thought he had money in the bank until she moved it from the joint to her personal. He said when she did that move, he was left with literally $1. And it was in that.
Who was left with $1?
That's what that man said. I'm just repeating what he said. When
Who was left
Mel
with
moved
$1?
that,
Simply Beautiful.
huh?
He was left with $1.
Yeah, he said when Mel took the
That's why
money
he
from
stole
that
her money.
he said when she took that money from that joint account and moved it over to her personal account, he was broke.
That's why he stole that money.
He did. And then he lied talking about the judge threw it out. No, that's not what happened. Because
She just said forget it. She just said forget it.
Yeah, but no, before that, he was held in contempt for that $17,000.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And ladies, it's on his bankruptcy report that he has to pay Melody back.
Yeah, but she didn't press the issue.
Because she wanted
That's how far gone she was. She was just like, you know what, his broke ass. I ain't about to keep arguing with his broke ass. And she been blessed 10 times over from that money he stole, but she didn't press the issue because she could have easily took him back to court and held him in contempt for not paying that money.
See, that's what I'm saying. Sorry to cut you off. That's what I'm saying. Like the reason why I guess I keep going back because it seemed like that's where the setup was at. That's where, like if you don't go against Melody, like everybody, if you my friend, now she divorcing me. If all y'all my friend, y'all be on me, I'm gonna tell about this. Y'all will be on me, I'm gonna tell about that. Because as it started going on, Martell let out. How do we know about anybody fidelities or anything? It came from Martell.
Yep.
The thought or the little birdie, it came from him.
You right.
So I just think that because they wasn't supposed to talk about it, but because she did, then they messed up their deal that they was trying to do. And I think that the narrative started there.
It started while they were still married. If you go back and watch season
Them
1,
folks were plotting on Melody. I'm starting to think them folks.
Yeah, she's still married.
Yeah, no, but he started doing things that you wouldn't expect a husband to do outside of the cheating. I'm even talking about during their meetings with the comeback group. He would make agreements with Melody, and then when they get in the comeback group, he would change to make it seem like he was the more complicated person to work with. Even when she was in the bed and she was looking over the custody agreement paper, he went and had a meeting with his mother, and his mother was like, yeah, Mel's a great mother. And he said, some of the time. That was him laying the groundwork to what he was about to do to her as a mother. When season 2 came back and they were still together, I even asked myself, I said, Mel, how did you watch that scene with him and Marlene and go back? Because that man started to lay the groundwork to positioning himself as the dominant parent, even though this man said on the show he can't cook, he can't do hair, he don't want to do hair. That's woman's work. He laid the groundwork to what he was going to do, even though he was still sleeping in the bed with Mel. I always say he took sleeping with the enemy to a different level.
Yeah, he did.
Hold on, I'm in the chat, y'all. Y'all can keep talking.
No,
Oh, Somali Queen. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Lala.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
I was just going to say to Somali Queen, when you were talking about the arrest of Stormi, what I found extremely interesting is the fact that even for a case to be dismissed, right, there's supposed to be a case number.
True.
There's never been a case number issued at
Not even
all.
a motion.
Because it's a lie.
Exactly. And also, shout out to Miss BT. She did mention in the chat that, she believes something happened because the charges, what happened, they just went away. They disappeared. But she did move forward with that, and it just didn't happen. Maybe it's small town politics, maybe it's whatever, but in my opinion, but all I know is that we know for a fact that you've used this woman on this show, and this production company has used this woman. This is almost like bullying. Like seriously, and you've made her hatred and the downfall and of her mental health allegedly problems and the reason why she's leaving the show. And the fact that we've seen what happened, I just can't get with the lie. And I can't get with the whole disrespect for that. That's a whole nother thing. But it's to continue. This is almost like harassment still.
Yeah.
That's
Isn't this
almost
harassment?
here.
I mean, shouldn't she be able to go and file some more charges? Because I mean, now you're
She
using my
has grounds.
likeness.
She has grounds. It's just that what she gonna do. She has all the grounds to do that.
Okay, because it's not right. And then you're how you gonna how y'all come on, y'all? We are not in the 1920s, 30s, 40s, 50s, or 60s. How in the world you're taking a picture, a video of yourself in handcuffs on your knees?
I don't know. Maybe that happens in America. It doesn't happen over here.
No, it don't happen here. It don't happen here. No, it don't. It don't happen here.
And then she got her face beat.
On your
And you
knees. She was on her knees. That was almost BDSM type of shit.
Yeah, who
You
think
get what
about
right,
I'm
getting
saying?
makeup done going to jail? I
Wearing
ain't doing no
wearing
makeup.
Fendi.
right too.
Wearing Fendi. Was she wearing Fendi?
Yes, she was
Yep, and
Fendi.
hair was laid.
dressed down to
Eh,
the gods and you in jail. Yeah, girl,
Had the
bye.
whole makeup team at your house.
You
Where
could have
the,
went to the projects to get a cell block wall in the background, honey.
I have
Something.
a question. Everybody has a mugshot. Where's her mugshot?
That's what
Because
I
there
like
was
to know as
never
well.
any charges. There were never any charges. Because in order to be charged with a crime, once they charge you with the crime, there will be a case number. It's going to be in files. That file, just like all the files that we've been getting on everyone, whether it's on this show or whatever, it's going to be public record. When you get arrested and get charged with a crime, you take a mug shot. And no, mug shots are not private. 45 had mug shots for his
Sure did.
charges.
Not
So
47,
no, you
45
can't
and
tell
46.
me that you're not getting a mug shot and your lawyer made a deal to keep it private. People don't even think, however, they want to come at mellometers or male supporters because those are the questions that we ask. These are the questions that create content. Y'all ain't got to steal no content. Hello, y'all. Y'all ain't got to steal content. This is what create content, right? When you ask
Mm-hmm.
questions, you have dialogue, you ask
Mm-hmm.
questions, and you go do research.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
just
right.
saying. But I'm
Can,
just
So
saying the need.
there should be paperwork, right?
yeah.
If
Okay.
she ever got arrested, my question is this: if she ever got arrested without even being charged, there should be paperwork.
Can I
She
throw
think
out something?
Exactly.
And y'all tap the screen, it don't cost a thing. Tap the screen, it don't cost a thing. Y'all don't be no haters in the chat.
tap
Y'all
tap
can hit
tap.
the like button.
can
Mhm.
can I can I throw out something? Are we even sure that there was charges filed?
Yeah, we're
Charge,
absolutely
yes,
sure
yes,
there
it
were
was.
not any charges filed because there's not any paperwork or a case number.
No,
Period.
but
No,
Black Titanic went
Oh,
to the
oh,
police
I'm sorry.
station.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry. She
she
did.
went there, and she did file it. And do you know why I don't think it's real? Because remember her party in the pasture, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
the
She had
police.
police come, and those paperwork was filed way before then. So if
Let me
she's
find out
really
the
going to be
police was doing
arrested, she
police
should have been
work
arrested
and the
then.
goddamn criminal was right there and they ain't arrested.
She took a
She,
picture with them, Courtney. So if that paperwork, Black Titanic filed that way before, why wasn't she arrested then? Why did you wait a whole year to be filmed to arrest your filming, which didn't happen? To me, it looked like a box room, and there's no way they would have let her keep her phone. And the way she casually said, "Yeah, they let me keep my phone." Please, you were in a room, put
These people be
handcuffs on
lying.
yourself, and start recording yourself.
Listen,
Point
why
blank.
did she?
Period.
Is Lala? Why did she not record the bars? You should have shown us the bars. You know, if you're behind bars, the bars. You take a
Exactly.
video of yourself and
Exactly.
turn the screen. You switch the screen and you face the bars and show us where you are. But you're
Oh,
showing us a wall and your hands in handcuffs. I can go buy handcuffs. You know, like I mean, if you're kinky and all.
Okay, y'all, I be slow sometime, but I catch on sometime too. So half of y'all in chat saying that y'all don't are y'all saying y'all don't think are y'all trying to say y'all don't think it was ever charges filed in the first place?
no, charges filed. However, she was never charged. There were charges
She was
filed, but
never
she was never
charged.
charged. Because a warrant is just a warrant. A warrant is just to come pick you up and have you appear. And once you show yourself for the warrant, is when your charges are normally filed or whatever you're charged with.
no,
That's when you get your number, right? You know what I mean? Because a warrant is just a warrant.
I thought a
no,
warrant mean you get locked up and you
Yeah,
pay
it's
No,
a warrant
bail
for
yeah,
and
your
then you
arrest.
go from there.
but they
I,
have to arrest you in order to lock you up.
Exactly. They
I
got to
think
arrest you.
I think what I'm asking is what proof do we have that Black Titanic actually went down there and did this?
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, ladies, but I think she recorded. Okay, she didn't record herself, but she spoke to her kids. Her kids told her to do it. When she came out the police station, she did a live saying, "I filed y'all, I filed it. Hopefully, she's gonna get locked up." And that's when all YouTube went crazy. Do you remember it? Even the
Oh, this
Yeah, I
lady
remember her live.
saying, this lady saying no charges was. Are you saying it because Black Titanic missed her court date? There were never any charges. I'm confused. Hell, I don't
But see,
know.
that's the thing. Even if she missed a court date, there had to be charges, right? Which
Yep.
means that there would be a number assigned to that file or that case that we will be able to look up. There's nothing in the
Me,
system.
you said ain't no jail in the world gonna let you go to jail with your cell phone.
And that's the
She
thing.
be
So
lying.
it's something happened before charges was even filed. I
Well,
mean,
that's
she
what
filed
Black
a
Titanic said.
complaint, but there was never any charges filed because something it went away some kind of way.
That's what Miss Black Titanic said on one of her
But
lives too.
Bravo, that
She
was at
don't
the
know what.
podcast.
She
That was
said she
after
didn't
the
know.
fact, right? I'm
She
confused.
said
Hell, I
she
don't
didn't
know.
know what happened to it.
Y'all, I'm sleepy. I can't even process what's going on right now.
Yes, I remember Bravo Addiction, but what I'm saying that she can go and file a complaint, right? When
Mhm.
she file a complaint, and if they deem it necessary, they will issue a warrant. Once you issue a warrant and that person shows up or get arrested on that warrant and is arrested, taken in on that warrant and is arrested, is when a case number with AL/CR or AL-DV or AL-MS, it would be something assigned to that upon that arrest. And there's no case number, even for this, no case number. No case number nowhere in the system. Even for a dismissal, a case number will still
A case
say
number. Yep.
a
Yep.
case number.
Have to be generated. That's
It
right.
has
I don't
to be.
think anything happened. I'll be honest with
You
you. I
can't say
do believe
something was
Black Titanic
dismissed if we can't
filed,
even see it.
but I don't think anything happened, Sugar. And
I
I'm just
think
Mhm.
they
gonna.
threw it out.
mm,
They may have thrown it out.
Because like that tenant said, she said she don't know what happened to it. She called to ask about it. She don't know what happened to it.
Yeah,
That's
she
what.
went down there and they didn't take it. That's what happened. They said they finally-
Lord.
Boom.
they said what it is.
But it's
That's
always
what
gonna be a
happened.
case. Now you're right,
That's
sis.
what y'all saying happened. Or am I sleepy and don't know what the hell going on?
You know, we got to let you get off here.
She
Yeah,
said,
I'm about
"Remember
to get
when?"
off of here, child, cause
Inez said, "Remember when Stormi thought she was finna get arrested, and then she went to the hospital. Remember, y'all?
Yes,
She was in the
I
emergency room because
remember
she had
that.
sepsis. She had sepsis
And I
through her
think
whole body.
sometime
Sepsis.
during the
What is
time
sepsis?
frame is
Sepsis.
when the charges got disappeared. Is when she was in the hospital saying that she was really sick, allegedly, or I think that she, some kind
I
of
remember she had
septic.
something. Yeah, she claimed she
She
had
She
said
said she had
sepsis.
It
sepsis.
was
She had
sepsis.
septic.
something.
It was septic. I was being
She
funny
said she
how
had
she said it.
sepsis. I'm sorry.
Mhm.
I'm not calling her a liar and that, but my mother had sepsis. It's a different level. You can't
It
barely
sure
talk, let
is.
alone film yourself in a hospital.
That lady ain't had sepsis. That lady, that's the same night she was supposed to file them charges and she went to the hospital.
So no report number. It never happened.
It should be a report number.
That's
Yeah,
what
I ain't
Yeah,
got
happened.
time to play
I'm gonna
detective
drop
right
down,
now.
y'all,
'Cause
because
see,
court got
we
me
in the
over here
courthouse.
dying laughing.
We in the courthouse, but court kind of closed right now, y'all. And I'm slow. I can't even catch up.
Okay.
I'm charges just don't disappear.
I'm slow.
Facts.
And I don't
Facts,
want to beef with
simply.
nobody. I ain't got
No
time to beef
case.
with
Yeah.
nobody on the YouTube streets. I don't know what happened.
Well, we can't talk about a case that was dismissed if we don't have a case number. So y'all
Child,
have a
that's
good
one of my.
night.
And Sugar, do you know what we have to do? We
Uh-huh.
have to stay on their neck. We have to stay on
Yes.
their neck about Martell and this case number.
Me and
Like
you,
every
Lala,
time
we
I
gonna
see
do it.
somebody talking, Sugar, on any
Hmm.
of these chats, I'm gonna say, where is the case number?
Where's
Prove
the case
it.
number? No
Prove
case number.
it.
We ain't talking about nothing being dismissed.
No case,
Exactly.
no face.
No case, no face.
Period.
Facts.
Nobody trying to hear that
Period.
noise.
And court is adjourned on that one.
Adjourn, and I'll see you in the morning.
We gonna cause I ain't gonna
Bye,
be able to get up in the
ladies.
morning,
All
child.
right,
These
bye,
Take
Lala.
motherfuckers, y'all
care.
trying to
Simply
keep this
Good
beautiful.
clubhouse so
night.
slow.
Court, thank you for having me up. Have a good night, honey.
Thank
Thank
you,
y'all. It was
Court.
those screenshots that I was going that I had. I decided not to show them. I will let the people that are dealing with that show them, and y'all will be over there in the morning. Hopefully, we open court in the morning, cause child. Hopefully, I wake up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Hopefully, I get up. See y'all in the morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, 9 Central. Shout out to my panel, Toot, Lala, Sugar, Simply Beautiful, Somali Queen, Who else was up? Did I miss somebody? Like I'm missing somebody. Who else was up here, y'all? Two, Somali Queen, Lala, Sugar, Simply Beautiful. I think that was it. Shout out to my mods for staying up with me late night. Shout out to can't even get my mod's name out. Boss Lady is Tay T, Love Key, Alpha MC. Who else is my mod? Network specialist. In your absence, thank y'all for modding for me. Thank y'all for doing a great job. Shout out to the chat. Y'all showed up and showed out on Night Court tonight. When I tell y'all been locked and loaded tonight. Y'all up late night on this late night creep. See y'all in the morning. We're gonna do round 2 of this conversation in the morning when I'm alert and can process some things right now, because right now I be done in the morning. I hope I don't wake up and no YouTube because I don't even know what I'm saying right now, y'all. So take it with a grain of salt, okay? take anything I'm saying with a grain of salt. I'm not trying to start nothing with nobody, okay? No face, no case. That's all I know. Court is adjourned until tomorrow. See y'all then. I'm gonna play a little music on the outro because I don't have no outro right now until I learn how to upload this stuff and streaming. Y'all have a great night. Hit the like button on your way out if you did not on your way in, okay?